one of our college guys is getting pounded and he's discouraged, and he called, and this is what I told him. You know, he's at the University of Missouri, so they're ranked third in the nation now. And I was like, well, if you were at a number 50 ranked team in America, you'd be starting and you'd feel like you're hopping and popping and you're at the top of the world, and you know you're starting, and it's very exciting. But you chose to go to a school that's at this time in the season ranked top 3. So, you know, you might have to spend a year or two not making the team. You know, the Iowa Hawkeyes, the coach's kid, Brands, he didn't make the team the past couple of years, but now he's on the team, ranked number 15. And who knows, that guy might be fighting for a national title here in a couple months. In fact, he's going to do better than 15, I think. So, you know, you signed up for it a little bit. And I remember Alex Derringer wrestled at Oklahoma State, 3-time national champ. He said something like he wrestled 3 months without getting a takedown in the room. And I remember when I was at Oklahoma State, we were getting our heads beat in, but it was expected. Our coaches just prepared us for this, and they told us the same thing. And so I was like, okay, it's part of it. You know, it didn't bother me. And I talked to my dad, and he's like, are you sure you went to the right place? And I'm like, dude, you know, be quiet. It's no big deal, you know. And my brother was ranked 2, and I was ranked number 1 in the nation when we graduated at our weight classes. So, I mean, we knew we could do it. It's just, you were at Oklahoma State, and they won 3 NCAA titles out of the 5 years that I was there. So, you know, we were tops. And there's better guys to beat. You know, if I went to a crappy program, I wouldn't have to worry about it. So, you know, you can't Google experience. You can't buy it off of Amazon. You can't take a scoop of experience and mix it up in a shake and drink it. You just have to get your butt kicked, get your head beat in, and get on the mat. And I told him this. I was like, as long as you are trying to beat the man in front of you, you are getting better. That's it. Take your beatings. Show up, take your beatings. Show up, take your beatings. It's part of it. You're going to there's a different feel when you're trying to beat the top guys in America, right? Why does one guy's double leg win an NCAA title and another guy's double leg doesn't even get him a college scholarship? Because one guy's double leg is better. A lot of it is feel and instincts. It's experience, right? There's no secret out there. We're not going to sneak up on anybody. They know I'm trying to get their legs. They know I'm trying to get them down into a front headlock position. They know that I'm trying to ride and turn them and keep them down on the mat. They know that I'm trying to stand up on bottom, right? Just like you know you're trying to strike me out, and you know that I'm trying to hit a home run. There's no secrets. I know just what you're doing, and you know just what I'm doing. So let's see who's better at that. And you're not going to find a new way to hold a baseball bat or a new way to swing the bat. As long as you didn't waste 5 or 6 years of your career learning how to swing a baseball bat from someone who didn't know what they were doing, and they were experimenting with your baseball career, no, you found the best. You learned how to hit a baseball, go get to work. That's it. One other thing, he's like, well, you know, maybe if I just, you know, put more time in. You know, in high school, sometimes my dad, we'd go run 3 miles, and, you know, maybe I probably should get back to doing a little bit more work too. Maybe that would help me. And I was like, yes, but instead of running 3 miles, because I don't think you're on the cross country team or the track team, are you? No. Okay. So let's say you get hit with 7 near arm far legs last night at practice by the same guy, and you knew he was going to do it and you couldn't stop it. Talk to the coaches after practice, figure it out, think in your mind what happened, watch that guy's matches online where he hits near arm far legs on all of his other opponents, and start to figure out when to anticipate that, what type he's going to, how to get out of that type or change it. And then you have 3 or 4 little tactics and techniques, and then you spend an hour or 2 in practice stomping out that fire. Because the guy that hits me with 7 near arm far legs in 10 minutes, I'm not going to, just because I can beat him in a cross country race Doesn't mean anything. So running is actually the opposite of what you want to do. You want to figure out how to keep him from hitting his near arm far leg on you. Now, sure, if you guys are going to both quit the wrestling team and join cross country, you might want to challenge him, and you might want to spend that time running, but you're better off spending that extra workout that day figuring out why this guy's dumping you on your face, and putting you on your back, and use your coaches, and you get to work. So if you're in the same boat, do like I had to do. I went through it. It was years ago, but wrestling hasn't changed. Wrestling's 20,000 years old. It hasn't changed a whole lot, right? It's more competitive now than it was in the 90s when I wrestled. But the sport of wrestling hasn't changed much. The processes have not changed, right? Go into the restroom and find those kids who are beating the hell out of you and try to beat the man in front of you. That's it. Troubleshoot, put that extra time in, come back tomorrow. Repeat, repeat, repeat. And if you get discouraged, fine. You just got your head ripped off. It's okay to be discouraged. Who's teaching you that being discouraged is bad? Being discouraged is a call to action, right? Being discouraged means, oh, I'm discouraged. Well, I would be too. You're getting your head ripped off. Yeah, get better. Let's go. Right? That's what all the guys on TV have done. The Big Ten Network, you watch ESPN Wrestling, you watch the NCAA tournament. Dude, you ain't doing nothing they haven't done. You think you got some special problems. Oh, I'm the only one who's ever experienced this special problem. I just don't know what to do. No, it's the same old bullcrap, dude. You just got to figure it out. Get mean and tough. Let's go. Good luck.